hate timing things. Giraffe could fly. How many kilometers could it travel before it got tired? Ooh, I think it depends on its propulsion system. Hold on. Does the giraffe have wings, or is it like magic? So let's assume magic. What mechanism does magic operate? Okay, hold on. I think magic operates by like force of will. So now the real question is, how much willpower does a giraffe actually have? That's the real question, because now it's not physical tiredness, it's emotional tiredness. And I get the feeling that a giraffe is fairly emotionally powerful. I've never seen one cry, for example. Not that I'm saying that, you know, crying is a sign of emotional weakness. I don't believe so. I believe crying shows a sort of inner strength. However, can you imagine how awful something has to be for a giraffe to cry over it? Oh my goodness. I can't.
When people die, why make a fuss? That's life.
You know what? Good enough. Good enough, good enough, good enough. So timing notes. Let's go. Alternating hands? Talk about alternating hands. I'd like to know how far can how far can a giraffe travel in a day? Let's see. Let me check this out. How many miles an hour can giraffe travel? Okay. Many adult giraffes can run as fast as 30 to 35 miles per hour over short distances. Short distances is usually like a kilometer or less. They have a comfortable cruising speed of 16 kilometers per hour. Okay, this is way more important. This is way, way, way more important. So if they need to, they can travel 55 kilometers per hour. So let's say flight, due to their spiritual and emotional strength. By flying, they can accelerate 55 kilometers per hour, and let's say that's just what they're at. When they fly, they go 55 kilometers per hour. How long can you hold in a good cry? That's how far they can get. That's what I believe. So if you could say hold in like a really good cry that you definitely need for like an hour, I think a giraffe can travel 55 kilometers per hour by 55 kilometers by flight before they get tired, I think. If we're going off all my garbage logic.
I make a fuss, that's life.
Yeah, okay, we're alternating hands on this one. We're alternating hands.
That's life.
Hopefully people have their sound effects turned down low enough that they're not going to notice that everything's wrong and bad. Why are you not on the line? Look at this. This bit needs to be on this line, but it's not. It's here. Why is it here? It should be here, but it's not. It's here. This is where it needs to be. This is quality content. Look, there's no such thing as quality content over here. Only the giraffe neck helicopter pattern was born. Oh, good gravy. Oh, I missed that. The giraffe flew by helicopter in its head. Oh, hold on. Hold on. That's a whole different thing. If it flew by helicopter in its head. Okay. How is... If a helicopter was a person, how many calories would they expend? That's my next question. Because I think that will get us there. If we're going by a physical form of flight, the only thing I can go by is calories. So how much energy does it take for a helicopter blade to like do a single thwop? 73.6 calories. Is that per thwop? Like per like one spin? I'm doing like hand motions, and you can't see me because I look like a nightmare right now, so I'm not turning my webcam on. But if it's a single thwop for 73 calories, how much can a giraffe eat? Oh, you're killing me. How much can a giraffe eat in a day? Here's their diet. Okay, let's see. Feeding takes up a giraffe's day. Long tongues. Yes, I know they have long tongues. Feeding takes up to 75% of their day is spent eating. How many calories? Oh, in calories. That's not how you spell calories. What do giraffe eat? Giraffe feeding. Okay, here we go. Giraffe feeding facts and information from Giraffe Worlds. If anyone knows, Giraffe Worlds has to know. Okay. Giraffes are avid eaters. Food is plentiful. Yep, they eat from trees, and everyone knows trees is where all the good food's at. They eat between 34 and 75 kilograms of vegetation per day. Fine. how many calories in 1 kilogram? What's a tree food? Apple. Of apples. So eat 35 kilograms a day. Calories in apples. Thank you. 100 grams. Okay, so there is 580 calories in 1 kilogram of apples. They eat 35 a day. So we got my calculator, class. This is what we're here for. Okay, so you can't flip and see what I'm doing, can you? Hold on. Okay, well, whatever. That's too much work. Okay, so 580 calories. 580 per kilogram. We're going to multiply that by 35, because that's how many kilograms they eat of food they eat in a day. That's 20,300 calories potential. Now let's divide that by, let's say, 73.6, which is what Noob Rash said, 73.6. So a giraffe can thwop 2,576 times. Now, for homework, how many thwops of a helicopter does it take before it takes off? Because if we can figure that out, we can figure out how high a giraffe could get from the ground by helicoptering its neck. Oh, calories for spinach. Okay, you know, that's actually a much better idea. Spinach. No, I don't want to... Oh. Google, you're killing me here. So 58 kilograms. Okay, calories in spinach. That's half. It is 23 calories. So that's less than half. So I'm going with apples. I think if we fed a giraffe 35 kilograms of apples, he'll have a much better chance of lifting off. I think. Oh, I've already figured out the spins. You've already got this. 2,576 spins. If a giraffe eats all day, expends no energy, and then expends all of it in one gigantic helicopter session. That's what we got going on right now. I just don't want to figure out how many thwops a helicopter blade would have to take before it can lift a giraffe off the ground. But that's the number. That's for someone else to figure out. I've done God's work.